We're on.
So it's only 5 minutes late. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
We knew usually it's 10 minutes for us to figure out the technology and the sound, especially the sound, and then before we can get on and do it live. Did you see that picture? I was looking for a picture. You can't find a picture of Bill anywhere online. He's like a Secret Service agent, CIA
just wiped from the
he's all
interwebs.
He is, dude, he's right. So I pulled the one. So the picture I pulled was, and then I saw that post, and the picture I pulled was which was a great picture. They took.
That's a good
you
shot.
had about 4 or 5 of those shots of different things. I'll maybe pull up some of them. But
Right
that was a great shot.
Yoke event,
and what was really cool about this is like, okay, let me find Bill. Oh, holy crap, he's right in the middle, right down in front.
Yeah, that was my favorite shot.
Yeah, that's really cool.
The team, yeah.
So I did a little highlight, and I shouted everybody out. I didn't blur them completely. I was going to do that. I'm like, oh, that'd be mean if I did that.
Yeah. Was it the same team from like event to event?
That's a good question.
So there's the volunteer team, and then there's a rogue team as well. Of volunteers.
Okay.
And
wait. So say that again. There's a CrossFit Games team.
And
then there's a Rogue team.
Yes.
Okay. And they're volunteering through Rogue. Are they putting themselves up, or does Rogue just go, we need 20 guys that are going to work with Rogue the whole time?
I believe it's a separate like volunteer portal.
Okay. Yeah.
But like my team, so there's multiple different teams with this. So when you volunteer, there's gear, which that's the one I was in, Team Charlie.
Yeah.
Shout out Team Charlie. And then Rogue has their volunteers that do like equipment and stuff.
Right.
And then there's signage, there's athlete control, medical, all kinds of different.
So when you get set on a one team, that's like the team you're on for the whole weekend.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. And yeah, so you don't switch from medical to moving barbells.
We're putting names on flyers.
No, but it's for anyone interested, it's a really cool experience. But there's no really team jumping. They say don't jump teams. Okay. But on the same token, if they say a black shirt wants you to do something,
you
go do it.
Okay, all right, let's start there.
What's the black shirt?
What's the black shirt?
The black shirts are really the generals of the whole operation.
Okay. Is there a general for each group?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So the black shirts are pretty much your leader.
Okay.
Karen Blakely, Marion Newman, Allison Crick was our leaders.
Okay.
And they were great. They just told us what to do. We were just willing and able hands, and they just direct us, and we're on a tight timeline, and by the minute. It's amazing how well thought out this whole operation is. I guess people don't realize that, but like when you got to be somewhere, you better be there.
Yeah.
And it's all go.
Yeah.
All work, all business.
Do the black shirts ever fight about stuff? This is, by the way, this is a podcast, and we're trying to get clickbait so we can get more people to sign up and watch us.
Yeah, they're throwing blows.
There we go.
No, but they are. If anyone's ever been led by a leader type thing, they're great. They're like, they know how to manage multiple personalities and timelines, and it's amazing. It's amazing to watch, be part of that.
Okay, so the black shirts probably they work their ass off too. Do the black shirts help with stuff too while they're working?
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
Hands on the whole time, essentially.
Yeah.
And so your black shirt was Allison,
Karen Blakely. Allison was the rogue team. I was on the rogue team for one day, but those two teams are kind of like sister teams. So like when there's a lot of equipment out on the floor, the rogue team would come out and help us, and we all hung out together. We're all in the same area, so everybody kind of works together that way. Yeah.
Hey Jamie, so this is a whiteboard that he had a picture of on the that was in the back room, and it just kind of gives you an idea of how complex it is. And this looks like it's
is that the time on the left?
So
15.5 or what is that?
I think this is the snatch ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, these are all the different weights that they have to do.
So this
dude right here, like, so okay,
Yeah.
if this was me, like, I'm not good at this stuff. I'd be like, hey, can I go to
Masters event?
Can I go to
your deadlift?
Can I go to the? Can I move over to the medical team?
Yeah,
like, dude, the fear of something
fucking up the weight on the barbell. Yeah, yeah.
Look at this.
This is why I took a picture of it, because this was our like highlight. Our like, if we get through this, we're gonna be okay.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. So it was super complicated, and they organized it great. And there was even we even had tape on our arms.
Okay, like cheat sheets
to do the change plates. During when they added weight
in between.
Oh, so like a quarterback calling a play.
Yeah,
you've got it.
Yeah. One of the volunteers wrote out on tape for everybody's arm. So like there was a brain. So there's two people, one on each side of the barbell. So one was the brain, I was the brain, and it just made sure that because one little mistake on the plate is
that's it.
Could be catastrophic.
It's huge,
Yeah.
So like, and it was like, you take out the weights, you drop one at the second barbell, you switch out the plates, you come back and you build them that way.
Yeah.
And so it was super complex for all the, the men's and the women's heats were different, obviously.
Yeah.
But that one was super stressful for everyone, but we got through it and we did it really well.
I'll say no errors throughout, so that's good.
Yeah, they were super happy about that one. Yeah. It was a lot of the events were the same thing. You just
there was 20 events in the
throughout
whole deal.
The whole thing.
Yeah, throughout the whole thing.
Yep.
And you worked only in the stadium, right?
No, I was there setting up Morgan Hill.
Oh, you were on Wednesday?
Okay.
You went down
on Tuesday.
Oh, good Lord.
It's a long week.
Yeah, so we got to
volunteer.
We got to we got to Morgan Hill Tuesday early morning and set up, and it was a blank park. There's nothing there. The trucks were starting to roll in, and we were getting all of that.
So were you like offloading the trucks and?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they had forklifts out there, obviously.
Yeah.
There's a lot of heavy stuff, but we built all the platforms. Put the Rogue stickers on them, and put the weights out.
So what time
the rig?
Let me just give some perspective. What time did you get there on? This is, I went down to the park on Wednesday and watched that event. It was set up really nice.
Yeah.
And I think it was easy for the athletes. There was a whole warm-up area. There was tents for the athletes to hang out in when they got down there. Yeah. All kinds of stuff for them to, recovery, and all that stuff was set up down there too. It was like a super swim meet. Jamie.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a feel I had.
Yeah. and then there's the rig area, which was really long. How many was it?
It was 15 per.
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
So when you got there on Tuesday, how long does it take to get that whole setup done?
The Rogue team did the rig.
Did the assembly?
Yeah, they did that really. They can build that and do that.
So they got
so
that
fast.
down.
Yeah. It's all the employees, like the Katie and Bill's people. They just know what they're doing. They just bring it in and set it up. And the platforms took a while because we had to get them all.
Oh, that's right. The platforms for the lift.
For the lifts, yeah, total.
Because they're basically, you build the frame.
Was it the same platform? Did they use the platform for the barbell on the 2007 hopper? Was that because it was essentially on gravel, right? Like the rower was on gravel, the platform, that rig was on like platforms essentially with mats underneath it. Was that the same I feel like they were on a platform. Was that the same platform that they used for the total?
Yeah, it's a Rogue.
Okay, just like a squared mat with the frame around it.
Yeah, with the mats and the plywood.
Okay.
In there, you know, there's a stack of plywood. We just built them all. Like it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work in the sun, but super fun.
Well, fortunately, not as hot as it is this week.
Yeah,
because it couldn't. You know, that was the one risk of that entire event. I mean, it was warm.
Heat, yeah.
But it wasn't like this week, because in the Bay Area, you know, we especially start to get into August. I mean, that was a good call for them to put it a little bit earlier this year. Is it can get in the hundreds like it did this week here in the East Bay, and then it's just complete misery.
Absolutely.
Did you go down to the ranch as well and help that set up?
No, it's funny because I was one of the only ones that had a car there because I'm local.
Got it.
Oh, and, that's right. They're all coming in. So these volunteers, they're coming in, and then do they get bused down there?
Yeah.
Or did they have to find their own ride?
No, we got bused to Morgan Hill.
Okay.
And someone else brought a car, and they're like, I need 6 people. And I raised my hand, and they picked me. And then, I took the bus with everybody else. So yeah. Anyway, but
so you missed out on the.
I missed out on, but you know what? In hindsight, I love the Morgan Hill event. It was super cool to just be there. And
I mean, it's more action packed too, being there at the Morgan Hill. I mean, they had the hopper, the total, and the bike race where you could go and watch them run hills.
Yeah. So that first day, man, those
doozy.
Like I ramped up my own personal CrossFit training because I knew I was in New York last year.
Oh,
and I remember at the end of the day, I was like cramping up. And, you know.
So this was your second time volunteering at the games then?
Yeah, third time. So second games, I did Pasadena, the first that when you guys had a team.
For the semifinals. Yeah.
Semifinal. Yeah. That was my first taste of the volunteer experience. Okay. And that was a little different, but it was more setup. We set up there wasn't Rogue at that one, I don't think. There was more it was more all of CrossFit. Yeah. So we set up the rig, we did the mats for the floor, built all of the rowers and all the machines and stuff.
Yeah.
So pull that mic a little bit this way. Now go this way with it.
That was
that way when you turn, you're still.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The semifinal, that was when CrossFit was organizing it. There was no like Wadapalooza that was a semifinal. It was all through CrossFit semifinals, right? The Pasadena one.
Oh, yeah. It was not a independent.
No. It wasn't. Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, it was CrossFit set.
Okay.
And so do you? So for like Morgan Hill, did you get something ahead of time saying, hey, here's the days I want to work and here's where I want to work? And did they send you something saying, Bill, this is the days you're working, please report to this area this time, those kinds of things?
Yes. So anyone interested in doing this, which I highly recommend, it's really a cool experience. So like I think at the beginning of the year, they open up the volunteer like registration.
Okay.
And so you can register, and then you can like pick what team you're on or what team you'd like. And there's multiple different teams for that. So, and then you get picked, and then they say, okay, you're good to go. You're on this team, and here's your schedule.
Right. I'm wondering. So, you know, some of those events weren't, I mean, I guess Dave he had to have laid out the events weeks in advance in terms of
logistics.
I mean, while the interwebs said, or social media said, hey, he hasn't even planned the events, or the events aren't planned for.
It's the internet.
Right. What my point being that in order to pull off the execution of some of the stuff, like the team bobs, on the street, with the laying
street
down
closure,
the
that was so
the
cool.
Carpets and everything else. It was really cool. You got that stuff's got to be out in advance. I imagine those black shirts now. Who do the black shirts report to?
Dave.
I was going to say to Dave.
Are they direct to Dave? Do you think?
Yeah.
Or to Adrian?
So they have apparently
they
have like a debrief of all of the teams, like in their war room.
Right.
Okay.
At the end of the day, every day. So they are directly like in contact with
All
Dave.
Right,
Dave's walking around the whole time.
I feel like I've seen some of that in some of the behind the scenes.
Dave is an operator, and you know, if you give him a task, you know, and I think that probably comes mostly originally from his Navy SEAL training, especially if you ran a unit. Hey, here's what you got to do, get it done. You know, this is your timeline. Boom, and get done or you die.
You can actually, I can feel the leadership just watching, like seeing him, like
he's got it going,
doing his thing. Yeah. He's amazing. Yeah.
And he's not going to, you know, and he doesn't have time to be nice or smile, but even though I know he is, but I mean, he's executing. And then those 3 black shirts are probably the same type of person. Boom. Just they take an order, they execute.
Yes.
Just because there's just so many variables. This isn't a, this is gonna be the best. This isn't a high rocks race where you're doing the same thing over and over again every hour, every 2 hours.
You said it once and forget about it. It's like a set it and forget it.
This is your job. Come here, you know, 10 minutes before the race. After the race is what you do. Go back and then start again. You know, here's how you count wall balls. But for this, I mean, you got a full day of orchestration of events, and and of course, Dave on a wild hair, we're gonna have 20 events. Oh, okay.
And one of those events is gonna get pulled out of a hopper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One of those events is gonna get pulled out of a hopper. And so you gotta pull all the equipment together, organize it, and then you gotta have ceremonial events in between.
Yeah.
The orchestration of this is way beyond my capacity. I can barely freaking check my email and put out my to-do list every day.
It's so well thought out. Like the stuff that wasn't announced.
Yeah.
That we had to get that already, you know, like
behind the scenes,
you know, and we weren't privy to any of that. Yeah. So like all of a sudden, you know, they bring in the equipment like that we're going to use that wasn't announced. It's like, oh, okay.
You know,
figure it out.
That's one of the things about CrossFit and like the games seasons, the sport itself is kind of exciting. It's like, you don't, the unknown. I mean, it's the whole concept of unknown and unknowable. I remember back in 2013 during one of the open announcements in Santa Cruz, they built a rig right on the spot as he's announcing the workout. Oh yeah. Remember they pulled this stuff out from underneath the stage when they did the thruster pull-up workout? Right. Like literally like the whole stadium or arena is full of people and they announced the workout. And by the way, we're going to build it right now.
And that's one of the reasons why I thought it would be cool to have Bill on. Just one, because he's done it, but two, you see the inner workings of that,
the behind the scenes,
the whole bit, because there's so much there, and everybody, and rightfully so, they focus on the athletes and what it's like behind the scenes for the athletes. But as you get into the inner workings of the machine, so that what we see when it comes out, and every time we see it, we're up in the stands, we're watching, it's like, this is a cool event, especially, you know, when there's a race and it's really close, you're like, God damn.
Yeah.
On the snatch ladder thing, you know, that's the, you know, it's like putting the weights on right, or this is the one that we got to talk about this for a minute. Well, we got to talk about all the big objects.
Yeah.
But the yoke and and dude, all of those plates. How many stops on the yoke did they have? Three stops, 4 stops for the.
Yeah, it was 3 stops across.
Okay. For men and women.
For men and women, yeah.
Okay, but
so they went up 3 different times, right? They start, increase, and then increase. What was the weight of the yoke itself?
I believe it's 275.
275. Okay.
With no plates on it.
Got it.
And then So last year it was funny because like we had yokes there too. Like I could barely move the women's weight. So I get to pick it up and that's it. And then they're running her down the thing with it. And I'm like, wow, these athletes are just amazing.
There were women deadlifting in the total over 400.
400, yeah.
Yeah. That's nuts.
So nuts.
They're kind of strong.
Oh, yeah. But all that means is these guys got to do more work.
Yeah.
So we need to tell the athletes stop getting stronger.
Yeah. What it was funny. One of the guys, he was a volunteer, but he's been at every single games.
Oh, wow.
He's volunteered.
That's right.
Time.
You told me about that.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. And how old is he?
Oh gosh.
Has this guy got an award or something?
He's probably 60.
Wow. Okay. Here it is right now.
Fit guy.
Yeah. Nicole,
that's a super fan right there.
Nicole Carroll, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Dave Castro, if you listen or someone cuts this clip, there is your spirit of the games person next year.
Yeah.
They had Mark out on the floor at the end, so they recognized him.
That's cool.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, and there's multiple people that come back every year.
Right.
Well, I mean,
So there's like
you, for example, too, right?
Yeah, but there's people that have multiple, like, decades.
Got it.
And it's like a little, it's like its own little
club.
community. Yeah.
What's that? Cool. What's that syndrome where you fall in love with your captor?
Yeah.
Is that this Munchausen? No, it's
something like that. Yeah.
I forget which one it is. It's that one.
Yeah.
Where you're just addicted to the pain and suffering. Though there is tremendous value, having just come back from a very treacherous backpacking trip. There is tremendous value in doing hard things.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, especially when you get to see right before your eyes the results of your work.
Mm-hmm.
I love this one here. This is them pushing the barbells out the door. Right. And everyone thinks, well, that's cool. That makes it easy on them to do it that way. Like in terms of the load,
blow up your back,
dude,
your hamstring.
No one has done this where you're rolling a barbell in that position.
Yeah.
Watch the guy. You don't go too fast.
Yeah. No flat tires.
Yeah. But that is, you do that over and over and over again, and you are going to be exhausted. Look at the people that walking to the side, like, don't clip one of those shins. Yeah. We just saw that guy just hopped over. Yeah, we're watching.
And that's just going out. I mean,
this is rolling barbells out, by the way, for those that are listening.
We built all those, and
Oh yeah, you got to build them all.
Yeah, we were constantly building like stuff, and for the next event and stuff. There's always something to do, guys. The breaks are short, but they feed you. They
loading those barbells too. Those Rogue plates. They stack so tight that you can't just like the rubber bumpers, they got a little lip on them, so you can just pick them up. With those things, you gotta mash them, and then lift them, get your fingers underneath,
especially if they're on like a thing.
And then you put them on a barbell, and the fit is so tight that you struggle. Like,
how many times you pinch your fingers?
Yeah, I got my
few blood blisters.
I sprained one time.
I bet there's.
And we had the metal plates too this year.
With the total.
Yeah. So on the
that's
when we were outside, it was so hot, right? In the sun. So they brought out this tinfoil paper stuff. They had to put over them
because to keep it from overheating.
They were getting so hot that when the athletes did use it, we took them all off before so they could, you burn your hands.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's the
bar covers.
Dude, that's the little things.
Yeah.
Right. And so that either is experience, because I know we've had heat issues. We've dealt with that before at the games, the heat issues. Even in, I think, the 2000, the first time we were down there, 2008 or 2009, on those stall mats. Yeah.
Mats. Yeah.
But the weights. And then the pull-up bars too. I remember people shredding their hands on pull-up bars in 2008. But then so I'm wondering if they must have known on Tuesday before Wednesday that these things are going to be hot. Like, if they were prepared for it.
I feel like they've had that.
They might have, but it didn't seem that way when I'm not. Like,
it's more of a reaction.
I think it was more of like, okay, what are we gonna do?
Okay,
really?
All right, yeah, I could see that.
But that's CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
So like, there was a lot of those things. Like, we just figured it out.
Yeah.
CrossFit always has an out. It's unknown and unknowable.
Yeah.
The course
it's constantly varied.
It's constantly varied. Someone got off course. It's unknown, unknowable. Hey.
Yeah.
It's an out. It's an easy out.
Yeah,
I love it.
And that's the thing with that stuff. It was, you make it happen,
right?
And you go, and it's super fun, but it is super serious. We're trying to find the fittest in the world, right?
Yeah.
So you work hard and you focus, and you do what you're told, and you be there on time.
Are you in the tunnel the whole time, downstairs in the inner workings the entire time you're there?
Yeah. So we were hanging out right by where we came out.
Yeah.
To switch
that tunnel space.
Is there comfortable seating? Can you relax, or is it just noisy and sitting on a cement floor?
It's a warehouse.
Yeah.
There's pallets. There's all the stuff that we're building. There's no chairs. You just, sit on whatever. And
are you allowed? Are you allowed to, like the athletes? Are you allowed to bring in a cot and a cooler?
No. They
damn it.
Totally. Yeah, no.
Dude, that'd be great.
Very much frowned upon.
Go in your backpack.
Everybody brings their bag.
Chair, your little beach chair in between. Damn.
Hey, man, you got to get that out of here. It's going to be run over by a barbell.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of space. So like,
you're in and amongst the equipment.
Yeah. And there's everybody walking by.
Yeah,
there's athletes. So it's a warehouse type environment.
How was the climate down there? Because I remember back in when we were in Home Depot Center, like that whole down underbelly area was just humid and just hot and sticky.
No, it wasn't bad. We were by
good.
where Rogue had the like a back dock that door was open.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So there was plenty of ventilation and stuff.
Imagine with like the ice rink, they have to have a good climate system in there. So
yeah. It was a good facility. I liked it better than the MVP.
Okay,
personally, but it was
different.
Hang
on, where was the MVP? That was
New York, right?
Albany, New York.
Albany,
okay, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing you there too.
Yeah. So, and it was a different weather pattern.
Yeah, that's more humidity there in New York.
Yeah, it was raining. It rained.
Yeah, that's right.
It rained that time. Yeah. So, yeah, it was. But I mean, that's what you signed up for, right? You signed up to work and to volunteer, and so you have to sit on concrete sometimes.
Were you part? Is it just the Rogue team that does the original setup when you walk in? And when we first walk in the morning, we the fans see the
Zeus
setup. Yeah,
the mats.
That's Rogue.
That's Rogue. Yeah,
okay.
we don't. Yeah, they wouldn't let us.
Those guys are incredible too.
Yeah, those guys are hard headed up, and they know what their job, and building that thing is no joke. There's big pieces.
And on Sunday, are you, since you're on that team, do you help load the stuff into shipping crates and all that stuff, and or taking out? And
that's Rogue, like the teardown part.
Yeah, the teardown.
Yeah, the teardown was I think the next day. I didn't do that
part. They do that on Monday.
Yeah,
okay.
Probably that night, which I had to work the next day, so Sunday was my last day. I was like, I'm out of here. So
right.
I did 6 days.
That's
6 days.
I imagine there are probably volunteers that do end up staying the next day.
Yes, absolutely. There's a guy, Paul. He stayed the next day and helped Rogue with whatever they needed to get everything out of the arena. I'm sure
these people are champs. Yeah. And when you were done on Sunday, were you like ready to be done? Like I'm smoked.
Sunday was like, I am tired.
Just adrenaline.
And I started to feel like a little weird. And I was like, okay, last day, I'll get through it. Got through it, got home, and then actually got the flu. I call it the flu. COVID.
Right. Yeah.
So
same thing. That's
the next week I just recovered from that.
Oh, that's right.
And I was beat up.
Yeah. I'm sure your whole system is just
that's right. You super system. Yeah, you're shot. Yeah.
And you're not only that, you're talking to a million people.
Okay,
which drains your energy, right? So
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, Craig had no idea what a social energy battery was.
Oh my gosh,
dude! I told people this. I'm like an iPhone 9. My battery now that I'm 63, my battery runs out really quick and needs recharge.
It takes a little longer to charge.
I'm good for 3 or 4 halfway decent conversations. After that, I just start tuning. I surrendered to Becca Voigt and her husband Eric, because she gets inundated. So she goes to the games, but she wins her age group again for like the 25th time or something. I know there's only been 20 games, but she's won 25 times.
Amazing.
and so everybody who knows her, everybody wants to congratulate her. She's coming down the hallway the opposite way, and I've known her for 15 years, and as she's coming down the hallway, she's just got her eyes down. And I go, it's exhausting, isn't it? She looks up, she goes, oh my God, yes. She goes, we get to the point now, where her husband goes, Eric goes, you just keep your eyes down and you move forward when it runs out. So good. It's one of the beautiful things about CrossFit is everybody's on the same page. Yeah. Everybody can relate. You see old friends that you haven't seen in years. I have apologies to make after I make a list of people I got to apologize to because I didn't spend any time with them or talk to them. Dusty Highland, by the way. Sorry, dude. You caught me at the worst time. I feel terrible.
I caught him maybe after that.
Did he? Yeah,
I think he might have missed you. He came looking for you at one point.
Yeah, he probably told you what an asshole I was. All I got to text him. He is a very good friend, and now he's CrossFit level 4. But anyway, I was playing that whole seat game with our members and going to the. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
And he gave me crap. Hey, how come you haven't returned my text?
Wrong time.
Anyway, we got way off topic there. Sorry about that, Bill. And so what about interactions with, well, let me actually, before we go into that were there times when you're volunteering that you stayed out on the floor? So Bill would come out. It was hilarious. Bill would come out, roll out onto the floor. We'd see him on the floor, and the Diablo people would all just start shouting from whatever.
Could you hear us at all?
And I heard all of you.
Yes.
And I'm super shy by nature, and I'm just like, oh, guys, and they're like they told us, okay, don't. It's not about you. It's about working to find the fittest and stuff. So it's like we're all serious. And I was like, oh my gosh, my whole gym's out there yelling at me, and like it's hilarious. I so appreciate that.
That's
that was
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
And were there events where you had to stay out there to help during the event?
There was, I think, a couple teams that were put out for certain things, but usually we are out that tunnel and
right back in.
You're right back in. So get off the floor is the montage with us. So we get out, do your job, get off,
stay on schedule.
Yes, stay on schedule.
As you're going through the in and out and loading stuff, do you run into the athletes, see the athletes? Do you talk to the athletes? Are you not allowed? Are you told not to talk to the athletes?
Yeah, they're I mean, we'll cheer them on. We've cheered them on in the back when they came in, like through the run. That's when I saw Moritz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He came through the tunnel. I'm like, hey Mo. He gave me a big sweaty hug.
Yeah.
That dude's strong, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're kind of, everyone kind of knows, don't bug the athletes. They're in competition mode.
They're in a mode. Yeah.
So, yeah. So
they'll take them out of the zone.
Yeah. I mean, it's CrossFit. Like everyone's nice and gracious. And that's the cool part about being there. You're just around the best people in the world. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And those guys, all of them, they probably stop, say thank you, that kind of stuff too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Did you have to move that snail?
Yes.
And you guys, and what was one of the things I told Cosmo, I'm gonna if I get an audience with Dave again or before the next games, is I think one thing would be really cool is after the event happens, for one of those pieces of equipment, especially unique equipment like that, put it out in the vendor area, right? So that snail, like, all I wanted to know was like, what is that thing really like?
Yeah,
could I do it?
I mean, right? Rogue had a few of the old implements out there. They had the log worm, they had the old pig, they had some of those bags that they
I saw that.
That would actually be really cool if they had, because everybody's like, what is that thing? Like, how heavy was that?
So it was the same weight for the teams
from everybody across the board. Yeah.
So it was
full
more
of sand, right?
It was more how far.
Yeah.
I think they scaled it that way.
Yeah.
It's heavy. So it's so awkward because it's got sand in the bottom, right? So like one of our jobs was when we reset was one person would pick up one side and the other side, and we would kind of even out the sand for everyone, so it's a equal
for the next heat
playing field, because you push that thing, and I think all of us could push it. I don't know how far. That's your fitness, right? How far you can go with it.
Yeah,
but it's no joke. Like how we moved it around the floor was we would I'd lift one side up and throw dollies
on it,
each side. But I don't know the actual weight.
Okay.
but
heavy.
It's pretty
heavy and awkward enough.
So so to move it behind once it was off the field of play, you put it on dollies, right? Well, furniture movers. Did you guys use furniture movers?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I said they're Harbor Freight's furniture movers, dude.
So that was one of those figure it out things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so
figure out how you're gonna move this, or figure out how to work with the dollies.
We didn't have dollies at some point, and they went and bought like a bunch of dollies, and we built them.
Oh shit!
Really?
Oh yeah, because they use those dollies a lot.
Those red dollies. Yeah.
Oh no,
there's the furniture movers. It's like what we have underneath the box.
The furniture movers.
Yeah, we built a lot of those.
Really?
Yep, that was one of our tasks as volunteers. We built all the little dollies.
Yeah, you go to Harbor Freight and buy 20. Like they're like $10 each. Well, the Harbor Freight ones
came in a box.
Yeah, so you had to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was one of our.
Hey, Bill, come over here. Here's your job.
Yeah.
They give you a
box. Was that a Tuesday?
A box cutter and a crescent wrench, dude. Oh my god.
20 people were doing that.
Wow.
Was that a Tuesday
I think
project?
it was, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No. That was.
Tell me they weren't building those. You guys weren't building those the day you needed them.
Yeah,
of course,
for the event.
Really?
Shit.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Get
it done.
Unknown and unknowable. I love it.
There we go.
They built it in the methodology. It's okay.
Yeah. It's the unknown and unknowable again. There we go again.
And we use them for the pigs too.
Yeah. That's that. I was gonna say because they came out a few times.
Oh, that's right. I saw them with the pigs. Yeah.
Yep. So we'd have a 3-person team for those two
each implements. Okay.
And so when we had to move them back, we would. I would be on one side, pick it up. We'd have a dolly person slide a dolly in. The other person would lift the other side, slide the dolly in. We had our own little system. We figured it out.
Yeah.
So everything was, it's an event. It's like a concert. We had to do a rehearsal.
Yeah. And walkthroughs and everything, dry runs, all that. Yeah.
Yep. Make sure that rehearsal day was, Dave's there watching.
Was it when was the rehearsal day? Like, did you practice all of those larger implements and how that was going to flow before the event, or was that on the Thursday when everybody had the days off?
It was we had a rehearsal on Thursday.
Okay.
So of the first event.
Got it.
On Friday.
Okay.
So
which was the snail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was also other things so when they demoed the demo team would demo the workout for the athletes, we would have to put out equipment for that too.
Got it.
So they could do the workout, and then we would actually have to support the warm-up areas as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a whole nother spot.
So they needed,
that's a whole other
gym assembly. So when stuff was announced,
you had to go steal it from there.
We had to go take, the parallettes or whatever out so they can
practice them. Did they put a snail and a yoke out there for the athletes to practice?
Yes.
Snail yoke. And what was the other?
Really?
What was the other big implement?
The pig.
Pig.
There was one of those out there for the athletes to practice that.
Yeah, and then they did the parallettes.
Right.
Yeah, and all that.
We couldn't. That was something that the athletes started asking as these workout events were released. And again, this is a note to CrossFit. When the athletes came into town, they wanted to try stuff that they might be doing. And then we found out there was a snail. They were just doing. Maritz was out there doing car pushes, which I'm sure a lot of athletes did the heavy sleds or car pushes to knowing that there might be some type of implement like that. And
the snail was so you would push it and the sand would settle.
Yes.
Every time it's a max.
Jamie told me that the weight's inside of it and it slides down. That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't get
momentum.
it rolling.
Yeah. Right. There's no way to generate momentum.
It's just a constant sand.
Yeah.
However that sand settles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is the implement.
Wow.
So it's very unique.
So that's interesting that they had that stuff in the back of the warm-up area, because back in the day when we were competing, it was you have 5 minutes on the big bob, go. You have 4 minutes with the worm, go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the big bob, that's what they did with the big bob with the teams.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean,
they didn't give them. They didn't.
Yeah, because that's not something that you can just set up and leave in the.
I did have a team call us, a couple teams, or message us on Instagram. Hey, do you guys got a bob? A bob.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If I do, it is corroded in the back and it is falling apart.
Or it would have been a 6-person bob.
Yeah,
not a 4-person bob.
That's right, because you guys did a 6-person bob and this was 4.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys have like a pull-up bar and someone was doing
pull-ups? Remember that one?
That was the year we missed.
No, that was traveling Fran. Remember that?
Traveling Fran with like increased weight and bar muscle ups.
Yes.
With the rig attached to the bob.
With the rig attached. Can you imagine being Rogue? And Dave's going, okay, here's what we're gonna. Here's what my idea is.
You want us to do what?
Yeah, and Rogue's like, what? We're gonna build it. Yeah, just for anybody that thinks like
it's a portable gym, really
thinks they saw the most unique stuff in the games. You did not. What year? Do you remember what year that was?
That was 2014.
2014, and it was on the big field. It was down at the Home Depot Center. Field. In the soccer field. So there's probably like how many of those sleds? At least 10.
There was 10 sleds, because that was back when there was 40 teams competing.
Yeah,
so you had 40 teams of 6.
Yeah.
And you had basically everybody carrying 2 barbells, because it was a synchro, right?
Yes.
Or it was like a you go, I go format. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you had to they had to carry the weights while pushing the bob, and then stop at the next station to do the Fran.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the next one was like a double Fran. The next was like a heavy Fran with bar muscle ups.
Yeah. So you had to choose which athletes. So 2 athletes did it each time.
Yeah.
And so then you had to choose which athletes were going to do it. And in the meantime, you had to push all your equipment down the field.
We got soft.
We did. We did. 1000%. One year, the 2016, I think it was the first time we saw a weighted rope. We had a skier, a weighted rope, and we had to pull all of the weights, the rope, the skier, barbells, and the mat down the field.
The mat.
So we were doing jump ropes on.
Oh my gosh.
We had a pull.
When was that?
That was 2016. 15 or that was 16, I think.
That's the worst.
We did pretty decent at that.
CrossFit is
the
mat.
Is the stall mats.
Yeah, the stall mats was that was
Diablo's facing a move next year, and I'm just dreading the stall mats. Like it's like I have.
Oh, congratulations!
Hey, thank you. I have just like nightmares of what that's going to be like.
The mat build out in that space.
I didn't know you had to do that.
Yeah, dude. We had to move the skier. We had to bring. There was an overhead squat, weighted double unders, and a skier, and we had to traverse not just ourselves but the equipment with us.
Wow. That's.
Hey, like you said, we got soft.
We got soft.
But then again, that was also the teams, and teams are kind of like
Dave's like us.
You guys figure it out.
Yeah.
That's the meeting with the black shirts. And the meeting with the black shirts is okay. Here's what I need. I need them to be able to come back and do pull-ups. You got to say, and someone needs to. That your team needs to go out there. No, don't make the
black shirts. Like, no, we're not doing that shit.
Yeah,
make them do it. They got a team themselves.
Yeah, they can drag their stall mats down.
They're a team. They're their own team. Figure it out.
Oh my god. Forgot about that.
My favorite thing of the whole games was so me and this guy Paul were like, oh, go give these 2 guys a break outside on Obama, because the sled's going on, right?
Yeah.
So we jam out there, and we're trying to get around to the other side where they are to give them a break, and so we're walking through like where the where the athletes are getting ready and staging for the next push or whatever.
Right.
There's people puking.
We're
walking through, and it is just you guys.
Like a war zone. Yes.
Wild. That was the reckoning.
Yeah.
That event was just the signature.
I remember watching BKG
all
and
CrossFit
getting carried off.
Getting carried off.
Both BKG too.
Both of them carried up. So they go out and you watch them go out, and when they went out, and if you haven't done or haven't incorporated sled pushes in your workouts, you need to. And that's something where, when we move, it's something I want to be able to figure out how we can do that. Is you go out on that sled, and that sled was heavy, and the bros were doing, they're doing the bulk of the work, right? Proportionally,
especially if they're in the front.
Yeah,
kind of lift up,
and then they look great going out. Right. Then they turn the corner. Then they all switch. They switch on the sled, and they go back the other way. And they come back, and you could see them starting to slow down and starting to dog. And then you could see their foot cadence. They would lift in their knees higher, and they'd get all the way to the end. And it was just, and then they know they're close to the end, so they do this final push. And if anybody doesn't know what that feels like, go push a sled to a complete exhaustion. Your legs your heart's going
sled
hard.
Push to failure sucks,
but your legs are just blown up. And then when you stop, you get that sick feeling.
Yep.
As your body's trying to process all that lactate.
What the hell did you do to me?
Dude, they were lock-legged. Where they, where they
your knees you have no control over your knees anymore.
Over your knees. And then and they were vomiting. And
I didn't see that. That's
multiple
crazy.
athletes vomited.
And when you see a CrossFitter vomit,
it's
like abs on abs on abs. This girl was just girl wasn't even trying to hide it. She was just like, whoa. I'm like, oh my God, what did I just walk into? And to see that type of caliber athletes
go that far
doing that, and then they weren't just doing that. They were at the end, they were coming off the bob and diving on the concrete to hit the thing.
That was wild.
And then writhing on the ground.
Yeah.
All four teammates around the sled, writhing on the ground.
Yeah.
In just kind of this temporary agony, and then getting up next day, coming up, showing up, and doing some
or having to do it again if you're
that's right.
You had to do multiple times.
It was the ladder.
If you won, you get
to do it again.
What they call the bracket style,
but it's lighter.
Yes.
Oh, so I didn't realize the weight came down. Oh, that's good.
I wonder if that was an on the spot.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, we did. Oh boy,
these guys, we don't want to see these guys actually fail on the sled push.
Yeah,
because that would happen.
There were some points on the sled push on our side where you could tell the turf, it got a little bit slick there for a little bit, but it still evened out pretty good. And the team switched back and forth. And
I mean, this sled's a tough one too, because it's hard to get that same condition.
It's one of the complaints in
High Rocks.
It's one of the complaints in High Rocks, right? Is that some lanes are faster than the others, and there's friction coefficients. The turf got used.
What's underneath the substrate of the turf itself,
right?
So two. Then you go on that side. You go on that side. You switch.
There you go.
Yeah.
But then which one did you go on first?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh God Almighty!
I mean,
right.
I think it should be just like a full-on time trial.
Oh yeah,
you have one sled and you go.
Yeah,
and then from there you establish a bracket or whatever, and maybe figure something else.
That just takes a little longer.
Yeah,
but so that's
it was
cool.
Net though. I was worried about it in terms of because Dave he could have put 4 sleds out there.
Yeah,
there's room on the street to put 4 sleds, and he went with 2, and I think that's probably to eliminate too much controversy.
Yeah,
and we saw the disaster of that type of situation at the NCC when they did the gator push.
Yep.
And there's clearly one lane was favored.
Yep.
For whatever reason, but that's the danger of those types of events. But I think bracket style it went beautifully, and the winner was the winner, and deserved to be the winner. And it's just awesome to watch. Sometimes in the spectacle of it is as important, or maybe even more important than the I want to say fairness, but the measurement that they're trying to get out of it. Like it benefits us, the fans in the sport, to see something really freaking cool.
Yeah.
That was the best for me, because everyone's yelling the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, it was not right. It's
max effort pushing that thing up.
Cowbells and shit. That was cool.
So nice.
Yeah.
Love that. And that's as a volunteer perk. Like, you're going to do a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of long days.
Yeah.
But you get to see stuff like that right there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool aspects of volunteering.
So the most important part though is what kind of cool gear did you get? Some years the volunteers really, got taken care of.
Yeah.
So you get some cool gear out of it.
Oh yeah. They give, you get shirts and shorts and shoes, and they take care of you. Little stuff, sunglasses.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. They feed you.
I like that. I like that shirt and that hat, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
that water bottle from it too.
Yep.
Nice.
Water bottle.
Yeah, I don't know about that color, but I love that.
I like
water
the
bottle.
color. Actually,
that's was that the same color that all the volunteers got?
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's cool. Yeah, having like a unique color.
Well, that's right. Right.
Kind of like
that. Yep.
It's special.
Yeah, that's true. It's like they're walking through they're walking afterwards on their way out, and they see another green bottle, and they're like,
"What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, green bottle?
What's up, green bottle?" And they gave you a ticket to the games.
Yeah.
And Bill donated his to Diablo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, which is really cool. And someone got to go. Someone that didn't expect to want to go to the games. Yeah, Anya Parker.
Actually, I have a confession because we didn't get tickets this year. So
okay.
I bought.
Oh, that was.
Oh, you didn't get tickets. That was your personal ticket.
Yeah. I bought a ticket.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Dude, you're a champ. That's great. He also, the other thing that Bill did that is really cool, and our community did for the athletes. All I did was put a message on a message board for all the athletes who were here. They needed bikes to train, and Bill was the first one brought.
Did you hook up a bike?
Oh yeah,
nice.
That is the bike that
Mo Road.
Yeah, Mo Road and Matilda Road and Syria Road, because it was probably very similar to what they were going to be riding.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was just sitting in my garage.
Actually, just to
correct, had him sign it.
Syria Road on Ernie's mountain bike that he was here.
Okay,
and that worked out perfect because
height wise.
Yeah, height wise. So
yeah,
but yeah,
happy to help.
Yeah, no, that was great. He was on that bike almost every day. It's either recovery riding just to keep the skill set up, or practice with Chris McCurry on racing techniques.
And that is so awesome. He won.
Yeah,
dude.
Such a trip.
There's two parts of that story. I don't know if I told this on the last podcast. If I did, tough shit, you can listen to it again. But so Maurice had some biking experience, but Chris, he hadn't had any like bump, and he wasn't sure like on a grass what he was supposed to do, how to do it. And and Chris McCurry, our member, raced bikes for years. Criterions, did the stuff in the streets, the high speed stuff in packs, really dangerous stuff. And he said for those types of things, there's a lot of technique. You have to really learn how to stay on someone's back tire without passing their back tire. Because as soon as you pass someone's back tire slightly, you start an accident, because there's the overlap of the tires. So you have to learn that, because you want to draft. And then you have to learn timing as to when to make your move,
when to kick.
You have to, when you're next to each other, learn how to bump without getting tipped over. So, and keeping the bike parts away from your bike parts. And so he taught these things that, use your head and your shoulder, shoulder and elbow as like a way to keep the other athlete away from you, and safely.
Interesting.
While riding. So they went and spent 2 hours one day. They made a course, around the corner from Diablo, and ran the course. And then he ended up winning the event.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Such a trip.
Syria, Meha. Oh, look at my phone said, Syria Meha, came in, and she the day before, she said, I said, "You got the bike thing tomorrow? You ready?" She goes, "Well, I haven't ridden bike much." Chris was here waiting to take class.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was here to meet her.
No, he was here to take class. He was rolling out. And I go, "Hey, Chris, you got a minute?" And he comes over and says, "Syria Meha, she's from Serbia, and she's, she hasn't ridden bike." And you just see him, he just kind of,
there goes my workout.
Right? No, it wasn't as much that. It wasn't as much that as it was, like, I wish I had more time with you.
Yes. Okay. I know that. I know that feeling.
Right. Yeah. You know that feeling, right? It was that kind of like.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right," and dude, he got bumper plates out. And he goes, "All right." He goes, "Have you ever ridden in a pack like this before?" She goes, "No." And he goes, "All right. Well, so you got to." He takes bumper plates. He goes, "You get a demonstrate." He goes, "You don't want your wheel here. You want your wheel there." And she goes, am I going to need to shift gears? And you see him again, just go like this. He just goes,
"We need another day."
Dude, he picks up the plates. He puts them away. He goes, "Craig, do you got any bikes here?"
Which you did.
And I did. I had Ernie's bike here,
Yeah.
and Chris goes, I have a bike in his bike in his car. So Chris got his bike in Syria, and they literally took him out front. If I could find the video fast, I'd play it, but I won't. But when she was riding away, it was literally like watching your new child ride a bike. It was just, she was good, but she was like moving the handlebars a lot, and
that front wheel was all over the place.
Yes, and she's got big legs and she's strong. So as soon as she gathered speed, you could tell, okay, all right, she might do all right. And he took her and he showed her the bump, showed her where to draft, everything else. And she won her. She was in the first heat. She won her heat. And he told her, just stay behind the person in front. And if someone else gets out in front and starts pulling away, you need to be behind that person. You want to draft the whole way till the end, and that's when you have to make a decision. When can I pull out? The last 50 meters, last 75, whatever it is. And she said to me afterwards, she goes, man, I'm so grateful because I won my heat. She goes, but I really wish I was in that second heat.
I bet.
Oh yeah.
In the past, they've always done
the whole thing, right?
Yeah, she probably would have.
In the past, they've done male and then female in one heat.
Yes,
like when they did the crit race.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't. What your estimation? I don't think they had enough room on that bike track for.
No, I don't think so. I mean, with the size of it.
Well, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
from a safety perspective.
Right, from a safety
because people would have lapped people, and then
that's right.
The turns would have.
That's right.
That wouldn't have worked.
How did they establish
the lapping people, dude, is where you get into real danger.
How did they establish the heats then? Because in the past they have done time trials to establish which was going to be in the faster heat.
I think it was your ranking going into
it. Was the same ranking from the initial starting of the event.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how, the heats seem to go, like the top guys are in that second.
Yeah.
Heat, right? So
that's probably.
I will be honest with you. CrossFit lucked out on that one. I want to say the games lucked out on that one.
What do you mean?
In terms of no injuries came out of that kept people out of the event, because
it's always a little sketch.
I've seen
there
were
some
there was
like
still
Ariel
some downs.
Got a little raspberry on her side.
Okay.
Daniel Brandon got ran over at some point too.
Okay.
It wasn't clean.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't clean, but it was on grass versus concrete.
Being on grass is huge. That's right. You don't get the road rash.
You don't get the road rash, and it's softer. It's more forgiving when you fall. Because I think one year, the year that they did the bike race, the criteria race, I think that was there was a broken wrist in that.
That's right.
Event.
Yep, that's right.
So I mean, it's good that they moved it over to that, but it would have been kind of cool if it was.
No, it was really neat.
You see the faster athletes together in that perspective.
It was just really neat to be. Chris McCurry did say one thing to me though, after he got done, I go, dude, how do you think she's gonna do? He goes, you know what, Craig? She's got an engine and she's not afraid. She wasn't afraid of the bike.
That's huge.
And he goes, I can tell you right now, how many women are in the CrossFit Games? I go, 30. He goes, I can tell you right now, 20 of them don't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah, for sure.
And he didn't mean like didn't know how to ride a bike, but didn't know how to race.
Yeah.
He goes, 10 of them will, and she's one of them.
Yeah. Riding a bike and racing a bike is very different.
Yeah. Right.
Very different.
What would be your, like, if you wanted to tell someone to volunteer at the CrossFit Games, which I know you would, and in a heartbeat, but if you thought about like what the most kind of like fulfilling aspect of it is, I'm putting you on the spot here. Sorry, I'll let you think while I walk through the question. But what would be like the thing that was like, everybody needs to try this or do this once? Do you have any thoughts on what that thing is or what those things are?
I think if you're a person that has the means and can take a week off work, it's kind of like a vacation kind of thing. But super rewarding. If you love to volunteer, do it. If you want to see stuff that you can't see in CrossFit, like we met Greg in the back.
Yeah.
There was so many little moments like that you won't be able to experience. And the hard work is just a little piece of that.
Yeah.
So I think that if for me, the volunteering started, I just CrossFit kind of saved my life, and I'm not going to go into like why or whatever, but it did. And I want to give back. So if you want to give back to CrossFit, it's something that I think is right for you.
That's cool.
For sure.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I will tell you that if you are in business or running a business or any type of activity that requires organizational management, logistics, volunteer for the games. because those people that run that thing, and we've watched it over the years, they're behind the scenes. You barely see them except when you guys come out on the floor. We don't see all the inner workings, all the loading, unloading, and the organizational. That whiteboard to me was just spoke volumes of that's just one event. And all of the stuff that they do to make and execute that show that goes from early morning till late in the evening. It's not like a 3-hour concert.
No, or a single game, like an NFL game,
right,
where you're there for a couple hours.
No, it's all day,
multiple days
off site and then on site. It's really a testament to what it takes to run the games. And hats off to Dave and Adrian and the entire crew, especially those 3 black shirts, and then all of the volunteers. So, and on behalf of Diablo, Bill, thanks for representing Diablo and volunteering. I want to say Rich O'Toole was down there too, by the way, and he volunteered for the medical crew. And then awesome. Jared Kissick has been on the security team there before. He's former law enforcement officer. And his daughter Kennedy Kissick has been a volunteer at the games in the past as well. But thank you, dude, for doing that. It's really cool to have someone representing us, and it was so funny. It was so funny and fun when you would come out on the floor and everybody would just Bill. Yeah, it was so fun to have you to cheer at and yell at.
Like I said, I heard every one of you guys.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, oh yeah,
that's right. So, that's cool.
I would also say, if I don't know. Just do it. Just volunteer. I know some of the ladies out there, they're looking to do it. And I'd highly recommend it if you're just want to give back and you love CrossFit.
Yeah.
Another thing is you're going to meet a bunch of other CrossFit nerds because we all were. So we have all kinds of stuff to talk about.
It's like you hit the ground running like you've known the person forever.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool.
I like
that's
that.
really cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for being on today, Bill.
Thanks.
Awesome podcast.
Appreciate it.
Till